And it can look a little bleak sometimes, let's say from an arts and culture and creative industry perspective. But then I think people were, slightly surprised and also welcomed last Wednesday's news from the Comprehensive Spending Review about 86 billion shot in the arm for creative industries. And again, Lisa touched on this in her address this morning, and I do think that is a huge opportunity for the creative industries. Specifically within that 86 billion, one of the key priorities is AI. And again, creative industries within the government's industrial strategy is one of 8 priorities. So I think there is opportunity there. And then reading yesterday's creative industries sector plan, if you haven't read it, it's very long. But there are ways, as we know, AI, if you want a quick digest, that could help you. But there is huge positivity in that as well. So we have an announcement of the Creative Clusters programme from the Arts and Humanities Research Council, over 100 million going into that, and essentially that is looking at collaborative research and development for areas and challenge to the creative industries. There is a programme CoLab, again significant millions going into that is looking at capital investment into digital infrastructure. There's also a new fund called the Creative Growth Fund, again looking specifically at skills in creative industries. The list goes on in terms of the amount of initiatives. And then at a regional level, Lisa also mentioned what is happening within the Great Southwest. And by Great Southwest, that's Devon, Cornwall, Somerset and Dorset. The fastest growing sub-region for creative industries in the country, on a par actually with the East Midlands. It's a sector that's larger than agriculture. It is a sector that is equaling manufacturing. So it's not to be sniffed, although it's coming from a low base, but the growth is rapid. And I think so the shot in the arm to creative industries, if we get the narrative right of what is happening in the Southwest, I think it could be hugely significant. So I just wanted to give that little bit of context before we go on to